Silas.
Hey, what's up, man? Finally, man.
Yeah, man, it was definitely a struggle.
I think it just went out.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I think the picture just went out.
Oh no, but I could see you. I could see you on.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I could see you on my end. Yeah.
Okay, there you are. There you
Okay.
are.
Okay. Yeah. So this is the little spot. I got hooked up right now.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Hey. So just to give you a heads up, we're live right now. I went ahead and pulled the trigger, so we're out there, and I want to give a shout out to to Silas, for calling in today, and this is gonna be our first video visit right here, and I want to go
Good.
ahead and thank him and thank all the listeners that are gonna be joining or listening to the stream later on.
Hey, thank you, man. Thank you for having me. It's been a long time, man. It's been frustrating, man. Viapack, Lovotel, they don't make it easy, but we here.
Yeah, nah, they haven't. It's definitely been a struggle. For the last for the last week or 2 weeks, it's been all bad. When it's been with these calls and whatnot.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Man, has it been windy out there, man? It was windy as heck down here yesterday.
No, it's been crazy. Yeah, no, like yesterday we went to my wife's parents' house. Man, we saw like a bunch of trees that were broken. It was just all bad. It's been super windy out here.
Yeah, I saw on the news they had a tornado in Madeira.
Oh wow. That
Yeah,
that that's
right before I went to sleep last night, we had like a minor earthquake down here. We've been having a ton of earthquakes down here lately.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I know. One day, like a few weeks back, I was talking to Javi, and I was like maybe like a little bit past midnight, and yeah, there was like three earthquake that night while we're on the stream.
Yeah, yeah, man, it's crazy. It's been nuts, man.
Yeah. So so how's everything out there? Like what's the atmosphere right now? Where you're at.
Everything's pretty cool. Everything's been going good. We had our CGA, our weekly CGA meeting last night. So all the fellas were there. David, Jesse, Javi, uh, pretty much a good group of us. It's about 12 of us out there enduring the wind last night, but it was pretty cool, man. We actually went through step 9 in CGA, and we're out there for about an hour and 15 minutes. It was a good group, so yeah, that was pretty positive, man.
And for those of us that are not familiar, with CGA, what does CGA stand for, and what's step 9?
Yeah, CGA stands for Criminals and Gangs Anonymous. So think of kind of like a recovery group for AANA for drugs and alcohol, and just transfer that over to criminality, criminal thinking, and gangland membership. So it's just a recovery community for former criminals and former gang members.
Okay, and how do you feel that that helps everybody that participates in these programs?
I think it helps. I think it helps everybody because it just allows a space. It just allows a safe space where everybody has endured. I mean, most of us have. I mean, obviously, if you're in prison, you've been a part of the criminal culture, but most of us have been a part of the gangland culture as well. So it just allows all of us kind of the space where all of us can bond over our past experiences and our commonalities, and just kind of help each other in our path to recovery. So it's a support group. It's like a fellowship of brothers in here, and it's pretty cool. I enjoy it a lot. I enjoy it.
And attending these groups, is a requirement by the board of parole hearings? Is it one of the requirements, or is it totally optional in order for
Well,
you to?
CGA is a group that actually that CDCR provides, but they provide it under the name Lifers Group. So we do CGA in the Lifers Group. We do it actually on Tuesdays and Thursday nights. But the CGA on the yard is actually voluntary. So all of the brothers that come out there, we come out there. I mean, we go out there. We spend our own time out there, and we go out there and put in the extra work. So we're we're looking to get sponsored by ARC so that we can actually be, certified, and we have sign-in sheets, and all of us go out there and do the work, and we go through the steps. So we're trying to get it sponsored by ARC so we can get certificates from the Anti-Recidivism Coalition. But we do it. I mean, it's just it's self-starting, and we initiate it, and we go out there and we do the work, and so we can be better.
Yeah, man, that's huge right there. You guys, you guys are not required to do it. You guys are there because you guys want to, and you guys get a benefit out of it, and you guys help those around you that want to participate in the
Right.
CGA. Yeah.
Right. We talk about it all the time. There's a difference between going to these groups that CDCR provides. Obviously that's a positive thing, but the requirement is pretty much just to put some asses in the seats, and to get hours. After you get 52 hours, you're done. And hey, getting a certificate is cool, but getting a certificate means nothing if you go back out into society with the same mentality. So we just do maintenance by keeping that momentum going, and I find that in the settings where people want to be there, where they're not getting anything for it, it's a better environment, and there's more healing, because you don't got to be there. You're there because you want to be there.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not sure if I mentioned to you, but for this one, it's we were only gonna do one video call just because unfortunately today I gotta go to work. So I think what we should have maybe 10 more minutes left. So once this video visit concludes, then we could definitely pick up on the future. Maybe this week. I'm not sure what your availability is this week, but I'll be available Monday through Thursday, and hopefully the phone service is working, because I definitely been.
Yeah, Jesse and I were talking about it last night, and I was telling him, like, we tried to go on live, and he was like, yeah, man, it was crazy. Yeah, so yeah, it's a challenge. Yeah, everybody's experiencing the same thing. I know on the MA Family Council, they're going crazy on there. So but hopefully it picks up, it gets better. They've been saying, the Viapath employee was saying that they were going to try and do something to figure it out. So fingers crossed.
Man, they gotta gut that whole system and just rewire everything, and like all this having dial-up. This dial-up is not gonna work. They gotta bump up to the 21st century. They need to get on that broadband, or maybe they even need to jump on that one satellite internet service provider that Elon Musk is setting up. So is it Starlink or
something?
Yeah.
Something. We need to go to the enterprise or something, man. They need to figure it out. But man, it's a blessing, though, man. I don't want to sound ungrateful. Just being able to have this mechanism for communication, man. After years of just exorbitant phone rates and expensive phone calls, and and not being able to keep in contact. Just to have the ability to pick up the phone and just dial, whether someone has money in their trust account or not, is really a blessing. So I don't want to sound like an ingrate. I'm grateful. But we pay customers. We at the same time. So we just want the service to be crisp and clean.
But you know what? Yeah. They're making money off of this, whether the calls work or not. And not only that, family members and people like yourself, you guys are, paying customers. You guys are buying videos, you guys are buying music, you guys are utilizing all these apps and whatnot. So it's not like it's completely free, because money's being put into this. If somebody's making money off of it, then they should be running it, correctly and properly. And it just seems like they're dragging their feet, to fix all these kinks and whatnot. How do you go from everything working just fine and it's like it's going backwards?
Right. And like you said, you just pointed something out. People like me, who pay to use these services. When I get money on my books, I'm also paying restitution, which is what I'm supposed to be doing, but I'm paying. If I want to spend $20, I got to spend $40, because I got to pay 20 to my victims, which is, like I said, which is right. And then I get the other 20. So, I definitely want my $20 to count.
Yeah, yeah. You know, if you're trying to watch some movies, you know, you're not trying to watch it all, you know, freezing up and buffering and whatnot, the little wheel turning. You know, out here, you
Yeah,
know, I hate it, so I could just imagine, you know, in there, you know, it's like, man, it helps you know, pass time, you know, and entertain yourself for a few moments, and you know, get away from you know where you're at. So
yeah, yeah, yeah. I really don't get as much time on the movie app as I would like. I mean, between school and I mean, running back and forth and just, I don't get as much time as I would like. I mean, I pretty much spend $2 a month, and I'm glad it's unlimited because I probably watch probably like probably 3 or 4 hours of movies a month. You know what I mean? It's not a lot of time to do that in here. We're not just hitting the yard, working out, and coming in the shower and then going in our cell. There's a lot to be done in here.
and I'm always telling my wife, my wife thinks that you guys have like all this free time to do whatever you guys want to do, and I'm like, yeah, that would be the case if they're not doing anything with you know with their time. But you know, a lot of the people that are coming on, you know, they're utilizing their time, you know, in a positive way, you know, to you know help better themselves, you know. So yeah, you
Yeah,
know, it could be the case for some, but not for the people that are coming on here. You know, they're yeah, she's like busy doing what? I'm like, like you know, there's
yeah,
you know they're going to school, they're running programs, they're facilitators, you know they're helping out with various different things going on in the prison. So you know they don't just sit in their cell all day or hang out in the yard for 12 hours a day. You know, there's actually you know they're doing things you know with their time, positive things.
yeah. I mean, tomorrow I go to cognitive behavior intervention. That's from 7:15 to 9:15. And Jesse and I actually in there. We're in different classes, but we do that together. He leaves from there. He goes to work. He's the tool guy in auto body, so he stays there until almost 2 o'clock. And then I come back to the yard, do whatever homework, and 3 o'clock I go to San Diego State, and he comes like an hour later after me, and he goes to Imperial Valley College, and then we do that, and then we may have a group or whatever. You know, I mean, it's busy. It's busy.
Yeah, yeah, I could imagine. I could imagine. And you know what? Right now, as talking about busy, I gotta get myself out the door. But I'm gonna cut the stream, but I'm gonna keep it going because I want you to check out, you know, what I got going right here behind the scenes. You know, the ultimate vision of the setup. You know, I want to you know set up over here on my end.
All right, cool, man, cool.
All right.
Let's do it.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and you know cut the stream. You know, really appreciate you guys you know tuning in. And life's like a candle. Once you blow it, it's lights out. And with that, we're out.
Peace.